The needle touches down. Your old song fills the room. An old record shop with the door half open wide. A familiar melody is drifting outside. I stop for just a moment and listen to the sound. It feels as if our summer is still somewhere around. If only time could move a little slow. The record where summer sleeps takes me back that day. We didn't need a single word, we knew it anyway. The record where summer sleeps plays its final song, and our little season fades as the evening moves along. A late flower is blooming beside the little store. I watch it for a while, like I did before. Then our favorite melody reaches its final part. I find myself still singing before I know I start. Does love become a song only after it is gone? We never knew the answer when we were young. The record where summer sleeps, the needle reaches the end. A time I can't return to feels beautiful again. The record where summer sleeps still echoes after dawn. When the music disappears, the melody lives on. The needle stops, the summer slowly sleeps. The window stayed open long after you left. A little morning light was falling on the floor. I heard the distant rain, but couldn't hear the door. Your sweater on the chair still carried yesterday. I reached for it once, then slowly pulled away. Some things are hard to say when someone is walking away. The window left open, let the summer air come through. I stood there in the silence, still thinking about you. The window left open while the whole town carried on. I wanted just one moment before you were gone. The morning turned to gold, the clouds began to break. I watched the empty street and wondered what to keep. The window left open, let the summer air come through. I stood there in the silence, could turn the morning back to where we were, I'd hold the quiet longer and say the words I never heard. The window left open, let the last warm light come through. I don't need to hold you to remember loving you. The window stays open, the summer moves on. If we had a little longer, would you have stayed? The morning found us talking beside the open door. You folded up the napkin like you had done before. The sunlight crossed the table and rested on your hand. I knew the day was changing before I understood. I wanted to ask you, but something held me back. A little longer, that's all I wanted then. One more quiet minute before it had to end. A little longer before the colors changed. I would have held that moment a little longer. The afternoon grew warmer, the room began to fade. You looked toward the doorway and slowly turned away. I watched you leave the sunlight without a word to say. Some endings don't arrive until they're far away. If I could hear your footsteps just once across the floor, I wouldn't ask for forever. I'd ask for nothing table with your handwriting in blue. I found it in a drawer behind an old receipt, a picture of the coastline where we walked that week. The corners had grown softer, the ink had lost its shine, but one unfinished sentence was waiting there for me. I read it once, then set it down. A postcard from August with the ocean in the frame. You wrote about the weather, but I could feel your heart. A postcard from August, from the summer long ago. Some words were never finished, some things were left unknown. The afternoon is quiet, the cafe lights come on. I turn the card around and find the date is gone. A postcard from August with the ocean in the frame. You wrote about the weather, but I could feel your heart. A postcard from August, I don't need to send a reply. The words have found their ending somewhere in my mind. Maybe we were passing through a season meant to fade, but every now and then a little light remains. A postcard from August, I place it back inside, not to keep the past alive, just to thank it for the time. A postcard from August, the evening settles down. I close the drawer gently and let the silence stay. The card is out of sight, the summer fades to blue. Season turns so softly, I can feel it in the air. The last warm days are fading from the rooftops of the town. We used to chase the evening before the sun went down. There was a time we thought the world would wait for us. We never knew how quickly a beautiful day could pass. And now I understand why some days feel like gold. When summer lets us go, I'll carry what was true. Us go, I won't ask it to remain. I'll let the season close its door and bless the love we made. The streets begin to quiet, the warm air starts to change. I walk a little slower and smile at yesterday. Not every love is meant to stay the way it began. Some leave a gentle that follows where we stand. Summer lets us go, I'll carry what was true. The laughter and the little things that made me fall for you. And summer lets us go, the love we made. If we were young again, I'd still choose those days, not for how they ended, but for the love they gave. When summer lets us go, I watch the evening glow and thank the heart I had back then for teaching me to love. When summer lets us go, I'll take the quiet road. No tears, no words left unfinished, just a beautiful hello. Season fades, the world moves on, and somewhere in my heart, that summer carries on. Before the evening comes, two cups beside the window, one is still untouched. A quiet song is playing, but I don't turn it up. The sunlight leaves the ceiling, the walls begin to fade. I remember how you smiled when we were not afraid. I didn't know that day would stay with me this long. At the blue hour table, I can almost see your face. A little piece of yesterday still resting in this place. At the blue table, I don't ask you to return. I only miss the way we felt before we had to learn. The waiter clears the glasses, the room grows calm and still. Outside, the evening settles across the distant hill. At the blue hour table, I can almost see your face. A little piece of yesterday still resting in this place. Maybe we were only young, maybe that was enough to make one ordinary day feel like a lifetime of love. At the blue hour table, I let the memories stay, not as something I should hold, but as a beautiful day. At the blue hour table, the evening carries on. I finish what I came here for and quietly move on. The room turns dark, the memory stays. You walked in through the sunlight, and I forgot the words. The afternoon was golden. The cafe floor was warm. You wore a faded blue dress and smiled when I looked up. We shared a slice of summer and talked about the sea. You said the days were changing, but I just wanted to stay. I didn't know how quickly time could turn. The dress you wore that day still feels like summer air. A little blue, a little light, and you were standing there. The dress you wore that day before the season changed. I never knew a simple could feel so far away. The old fan turned above us. The sunlight crossed your face. You drew a little circle around the coffee stain. The dress you wore that day still feels like summer air. A little blue, a little light, and you were standing there. I won't ask the years to give that moment back. Some days are beautiful because they don't last. The dress you wore that day still lives inside that song. I let the afternoon go by, but the feeling lingers on. The dress you wore that day, the last warm afternoon before the summer changed its name and disappeared too soon. You walked into the sunlight, and I watched you go. The town begins to glow as the evening settles in. We sat beside the window and watched the fields go by. You pointed at the rooftops, turning gold beneath the sky. There was a song between us we didn't have to name. I felt the whole world slowing whenever you looked my way. I wish I could station signs grew smaller, the countryside grew still. Your head was near my shoulder as we crossed the final hill. On a summer evening train, you were close to me. Every little passing light felt like all we'd ever need. We were young enough to believe the road would never end. I didn't know that quiet night would become my favorite memory. On a summer evening train, I still remember you. Not the words we never said, but everything we knew. On a summer evening train, the last light disappeared. Somewhere between then and now, I still keep you near. The town fades out, the evening carries on. The cicadas call above the summer trees. The afternoon was burning along the quiet street. You walked beside me slowly, with sunlight on your sleeve. We stopped beneath the branches and talked about our dreams. The whole world felt so endless in those August days. I never thought that sound would mean so much. When the cicadas fade, I know the summer's gone, but somewhere in that golden heat I still remember us. When the cicadas fade and evening takes the sky, I'll keep that little afternoon before we said goodbye. The shadows stretch much longer, the air begins to cool. I hear them from a distance like a song we used to know. When the cicadas fade, I know the summer's gone, but somewhere in that golden heat I still remember us. Maybe every summer cicadas fade and autumn waits nearby, I'll remember how you looked in that endless summer light. When the cicadas fade, the memory remains. A little love, a little youth inside those August days. The cicadas fade, the evening comes. The green door opened just before the rain. We found a little table beside an old blue wall. You ordered something sweet. I watched the raindrops fall. The radio was playing a song I'd never heard. You smiled across the table before I said a word. The whole room felt a little warmer than the Green Door Cafe, where the afternoons stayed. We talked about tomorrow and never made a plan. The Green Door Cafe, with rain across the glass. I wish I knew that moment would be the one I'd miss. The waiter brought the bill. The rain began to slow. You looked outside and whispered that we should take the long way home. We stepped into the evening with nowhere else to be, and somehow that small hour still feels so close to me. The Green Door Cafe, where the afternoons stayed. We talked about tomorrow and never made a plan. The Green Door Cafe, with rain across the glass. I wish I knew that moment would be the one I'd miss. We never said forever. We never had to try. Sometimes a simple afternoon can live beyond goodbye. The Green Door Cafe still lives inside that town. The rain has long been gone, but I can see it now. The Green Door Cafe, where we were young and free. One ordinary afternoon still means so much to me. The green door closes. The evening carries on. sleeve, sunlight in your hair. We came in from the shoreline with sand beneath our shoes. You laughed about the water still shining on your skin. 2 glasses on the table, a fan above our heads. The afternoon was fading, but neither one had left. You looked across the room and everything went quiet. Salt on your sleeve, a little piece of that day. I never knew a moment could stay this way. Salt on your sleeve, before the season changed. You smiled and touched my hand, and nothing felt the same. The cafe door was open, the ocean turned to gray. You traced a line of water along the edge of your glass. We didn't make a promise, we didn't need to try. Some afternoons are perfect because they pass us by. Salt on your sleeve still shines inside my mind. Not something I can hold, just something I can find. Salt on your sleeve, that afternoon remains a little taste of youth before we went our ways. Salt on your sleeve and sunlight on the sea. At the bottom of the drawer, a little key remains, worn smooth around the edge from a summer long ago. I turn it in my hand and almost hear you laugh. We never knew that day would become a photograph. I hold it for a while, then let the memory pass. The brass key still opens something in me, a place we left behind before we knew goodbye. The brass key no longer fits a thing, but I remember how you smiled when it was ours. The afternoon is warm, the cafe hums below. what it once meant. I leave it there and walk into the afternoon. You came around the corner in the late afternoon. A yellow bicycle was leaning by the wall. You said you'd ride it slowly so we could talk along the way. The little streets were glowing beneath the fading sun. You laughed when I got lost and took my hand to lead me on. I didn't know that day would stay so clear. The yellow bicycle rolling through the summer town. You were beside me while the sun was going down. The yellow bicycle carried us nowhere fast. I wish that quiet road could have gone on a little more. We stopped beside a garden where the evening roses grew. You picked a fallen petal and placed it in my hand. The town was getting quieter as daylight slipped away. We took the longer road just to make the moment last. The yellow bicycle rolling through the summer town. You were beside me while the sun was going down. The yellow bicycle carried us nowhere fast. I wish that quiet road could have gone on a little more. Maybe love was simply a road we didn't know. We never needed somewhere, we only needed time. The yellow bicycle fading into evening blue. I don't remember where we went, I only remember you. The yellow bicycle still turns inside my mind. A little road, a summer day I never had to find. The road grows quiet, the daylight disappears. The needle touches down. Your old song fills the room. An old record shop with the door half open wide. A familiar melody is drifting outside. I stop for just a moment and listen to the sound. It feels as if our summer is still somewhere around. If only time could move a little slow. The record where summer sleeps takes me back that day. We didn't need a single word, we knew it anyway. The record where summer sleeps, play roses blooming beside the little store. I watch it for a while, like I did before. Then our favorite melody reaches its final part. I find myself still singing before I know I start. Does love become a song only after it is gone? We never knew the answer when we were young. The record where summer sleeps, the needle reaches the end. A time I can't return to feels beautiful again. The record where summer sleeps still echoes after dawn. When the music disappears, the melody lives on. The needle stops, the summer slowly sleeps. The window stayed open long after you left. A little morning light was falling on the floor. I heard the distant rain, but couldn't hear the door. Your sweater on the chair still carried yesterday. I reached for it once, then slowly pulled away. Some things are hard to say when someone is walking away. The window left open, let the summer air come through. I stood there in the silence, still thinking about you. The window left open while the whole town carried on. I wanted just one moment before you were gone. The morning turned to gold, the clouds began to break. I watched the empty street and wondered what to keep. The window left open, let the summer air come through. I stood there in the silence, still thinking about you. The window left open and nothing felt the same. I knew that some goodbyes don't need a name. If I could turn the morning back to where we were, I'd hold the quiet longer and say the words I never heard. The window left open, let the last warm light come through. I don't need to hold you to remember loving you. stays open. The summer moves on. If we had a little longer, would you have stayed? The morning found us talking beside the open door. You folded up the napkin like you had done before. The sunlight crossed the table and rested on your hand. I knew the day was changing before I understood. I wanted to ask you, but something held me back. A little longer, that's all I wanted then. One more quiet minute before it had to end. A little longer before the colors changed. I would have held that moment a little longer. The afternoon grew warmer, the room began to fade. You looked toward the doorway and slowly turned away. I watched you leave the sunlight without a word to say. Some endings don't arrive until they're far away. If I could hear your footsteps just once across the floor, I wouldn't ask for forever. I'd asked for nothing more. A little longer, that's all I wanted then. One more quiet minute before we lost the day. A little longer before you walked away. I still can feel that moment. A little longer. If we had a little longer, just a little longer. A postcard on the table with your handwriting in blue. I found it in a drawer behind an old receipt. A picture of the coastline where we walked that week. The corners had grown softer, the ink had lost its shine, but one unfinished sentence was waiting there for me. I read it once, then set it down. A postcard from August with the ocean in the frame. You wrote about the weather, but I could feel your heart. A postcard evening settles down, I close the drawer gently and let the silence stay. The card is out of sight, the summer fades to blue. Season turns so softly, I can feel it in the air. The last warm days are fading from the rooftops of the town. We used to chase the evening before the sun went down. There was a time we thought the world would wait for us. We never knew how quickly a beautiful day could pass. And now I understand why some days feel like gold. When summer lets us go, I'll carry what was true. Us go, I won't ask it to remain. I'll let the season close its door and bless the love we made. The streets begin to quiet, the warm air starts to change. I walk a little slower and smile at yesterday. Not every love is meant to stay the way it began. Some leave a gentle light that follows where we stand. When summer lets us go, I'll carry what was true. Us go, I won't ask it to remain. I'll let the season close its door and bless the love we made. If we were young again, I'd still choose those days, not for how they for the love they gave. When summer lets us go, I watch the evening glow and thank the heart I had back then for teaching me to love. When summer lets us go, I'll take the quiet road. No tears, no words left unfinished, just a beautiful hello. The season fades, the world moves on, and somewhere in my heart, that summer carries on. Before the evening comes, two cups beside the window, one is still untouched. A quiet song afraid. I didn't know that day would stay with me this long. At the blue hour table, I can almost see your face. A little piece of yesterday still resting in this place. At the blue hour table, I don't ask you to return. I only miss the way we felt before we had to learn. The waiter clears the glasses, the room grows calm and still. Outside, the evening settles across the distant hill. At the blue hour table, I can almost see your face. A little piece of yesterday still resting in this place. Maybe we were only young. Maybe that was enough to make one ordinary day feel like a lifetime of love. At the blue hour table, I let the memories stay. Not as something I should hold, but as a beautiful day. At the blue hour table, the evening carries on. I finish what I came here for and quietly move on. The room turns dark. The memory stays. You walked in through the sunlight, and I forgot the words. The afternoon was golden. The cafe floor was warm. You wore a faded blue dress and smiled when I looked up. We shared a slice of summer and talked about the sea. You said the days were changing, but I just wanted to stay. I didn't know how quickly time could turn. The dress you wore that day still feels like summer air. A little blue, a little light, and you were standing there. The dress you wore that day before the season changed. I never knew a simple afternoon could feel so far away. The old fan turned above us. The sunlight crossed your face. You drew a little circle around the coffee stain. The dress you wore that day still feels like summer air. A little blue, a little light, because they don't last. The dress you wore that day still lives inside that song. I let the afternoon go by, but the feeling lingers on. The dress you wore that day, the last warm afternoon before the summer changed its name and disappeared too soon. You walked into the sunlight and I watched you go. The town begins to glow as the evening settles in. We sat beside the window and watched the fields go by. You pointed at the rooftops, turning gold beneath the sky. There was a song between us we didn't have to name. I felt the whole world slowing whenever you looked my way. I wish I could hold that hour again. On a summer evening train, you were close to me. Every little passing light felt like all we'd ever need. On a summer evening train, before the season turned, I didn't know a simple ride could be a memory. The station signs grew smaller, the countryside grew still. Your head was near my shoulder as we crossed the final hill. On a summer evening train, you were close to me. Every little passing light felt like all we'd ever need. We were young enough to believe the road would never end. I didn't know that quiet night would become my favorite memory. On a summer evening train, I still remember you. Not the words we never said, but everything we knew. On a summer evening train, the last light disappeared. You walk beside me slowly, with sunlight on your sleeve. We stop beneath the branches and talked about our dreams. The whole world felt so endless in those August days. I never thought that sound would mean so much. When the cicadas fade, I know the summer's gone, but somewhere in that golden heat I still remember us. When the cicadas fade and evening takes the sky, I'll keep that little afternoon before we said goodbye. The shadows stretch much longer, the air begins to cool. I hear them from a distance like a song we used to know. When the cicadas fade, I know the summer's gone, but somewhere in that golden heat I still remember us. Maybe every summer has a sound of its own, and when that sound grows quiet, we know it's time to go. When the cicadas fade and autumn waits nearby, I'll remember how you looked in that endless summer light. When the cicadas fade, the memory remains. A little love, a little youth, inside those August days. The cicadas fade, the evening comes. The green door opened just before the rain. We found a little table beside an old blue wall. You ordered something sweet. I watched the raindrops fall. The radio was playing a song I'd never heard. You smiled across the table before I said a word. The whole room felt a little warmer than the Green Door Cafe, where the afternoon stayed. We talked about tomorrow and never made a plan. The Green Door Cafe, with rain across the glass. I wish I knew that moment would be the one I'd miss. The waiter brought the bill. The rain began to slow. You looked outside and should take the long way home. We stepped into the evening with nowhere else to be, and somehow that small hour still feels so close to me. The Green Door Cafe, where the afternoon stayed. We talked about tomorrow and never made a plan. The Green Door Cafe, with rain across the glass. I wish I knew that moment would be the one I'd miss. We never said forever. We never had to try. Sometimes a simple afternoon can live beyond goodbye. The Green Door Cafe still lives inside that town. The rain has long been gone, but I can see it now. The Green Door Cafe, where we were young and free. One ordinary afternoon still means so much to me. The green door closes. The evening carries on. Salt on your sleeve, sunlight in your hair. We came in from the shoreline with sand beneath our shoes. You laughed about the water still shining on your skin. Two glasses on the table, a fan above our heads. The afternoon was fading, but neither one had left. You looked across the room and everything went quiet. Salt on your sleeve, a little piece of that day. I never knew a moment could stay this way. Salt on your sleeve, before the season changed. You smiled and touched my hand, and nothing felt the same. The cafe door was open, the ocean turned to gray. You traced a line of water along the edge of your glass. We didn't make a promise, we didn't need to try. Some afternoons are perfect because they pass us by. Salt on your sleeve still shines inside my mind. Not something I can hold, just something I can find. Salt on your sleeve, that afternoon remains. A little taste of youth before we went our way. summer long ago. I turn it in my hand and almost hear you laugh. We never knew that day would become a photograph. I hold it for a while, then let the memory pass. The brass key still opens something in me, a place we left behind before we knew goodbye. The brass key no longer fits a thing, but I remember how you smiled when it was ours. The afternoon is warm, the cafe hums below. I place it on the shelf and watch the sunlight move. The brass key still opens something in me, not a door, not yesterday, just a part of who we were. Maybe some little things are meant to lose their use, so we can keep the feeling without holding on too hard. The brass key can stay where I found it. I don't need to turn it to know what it once meant. I leave it there and walk into the afternoon. You came around the corner in the late afternoon. A yellow bicycle was leaning by the wall. You said you'd ride it slowly so we could talk along the way. The little streets were glowing beneath the fading sun. You laughed when I got lost and took my hand to lead me on. I didn't know that day would stay so clear. The yellow bicycle rolling through the summer town. You were beside me while the sun was going down. The yellow bicycle carried us nowhere fast. I wish that quiet road could have gone on a little more. We stopped beside a garden where the evening roses grew. You picked a fallen petal and placed it in my hand. The town was getting quieter as daylight slipped away. We took the longer road just to make the moment last. The yellow bicycle rolling through the summer town. You were beside me while the sun was going down. The yellow bicycle carried us nowhere fast. I wish that quiet road could have gone on a little more. The yellow bicycle fading into evening blue. I don't remember where we went, I only remember you. The yellow bicycle still turns inside my mind. A little road, a summer day I never had to find. The road grows quiet, the daylight disappears.